today we're making our 3D, so that means it's popping up, or it's a form spider. And we're going to try to make these legs look a little bit realistic too and get them to pop up. So that's why we're doing the accordion fold. So there's a couple of ways to do the accordion fold. I'm going to start by taking a little part of this strip of paper, like a square size. So when I fold this over, it's made a square. And then I have to flip it over and take that whole square that I just folded and bring it with me, coming this way. And again, I'm keeping this shape right here, a square. Flip it over, I'm bringing it this way. So when I fold, accordion fold this way, I'm always working this way. Flip it over, bringing it that way. Flip it over, bringing all these tabs the same direction. And I'm doing that over and over. So every time I fold, then I flip. Fold and flip. And I'm going to do that until there's not any paper left. Got a little bit there I can fold over. And now I've made a spring or an accordion fold or a zigzag fold. So that's one way you could do it. The other way is to fold long, so it's towards me. So I fold towards me, and it's the same process. I flip it over. Towards me, flip it over. Towards me, flip it over. And I'm bringing all those folds with. A spider has how many legs? 8. So you have to repeat this 8 times with these skinny pieces of black paper. When you have your 8 accordion folded legs, you're going to bring them to Mrs. Clary. She will have a bowl and a stapler, and she will staple these legs onto the bowl for you so that you have 4 on each side. Once you have your legs stapled, you get to go to your table spot and paint. So at your tables, you will have water cups to share, big brush, small brush, and paints to share. Lots of light colors, and then you have some black paint. I'm going to start with that bigger brush, and I'm going to start with a lighter color. I'm not using black until the end, so I'm actually going to just slide that out of my way so I don't forget. Light colors first. I am going to take 1 or maybe even 2 colors, and I'm going to paint my entire bowl with that light color. And I'll show you why in a little bit. These bowls have a little bit of a texture, so as I paint, I have to kind of go some different directions to get into that texture of the bowl. So I'm going to do all purple, and this paint is going to dry super fast so that I can take other colors and go right on top. I'm trying not to paint the legs, keep those nice and black. And of course, is this spider going to look real if it's purple? No, it's not. So it's not a scary spider. I'm going to call it a friendly spider. This bowl is kind of tricky to paint because it's 3D. It's popping up. I got to get all those edges. And I have tried to cover up all the white. I think that's looking pretty good. Now, my brush is dirty. I'm going to bring it to that water cup, rub on the bottom of that water cup, and then I'm going to try to get that water out. Still a little dirty there. You can rub the water off, you can squeeze the water off, or you can use one of the paper towels at your table. So, big brush or small brush, you can decide what kind of pattern you're going to make and what brush you might want to use. I'm going to use my skinny brush, and I think I'm going to try to make some stripes for my pattern. So as you can see, these colors do go on top of each other nicely. So I'm taking my time trying to make this my best work, making this stripe look nice. I think I'm going to put a blue stripe on each side. It's going to kind of look like a basketball stripe or baseball. And then I'm probably going to switch colors. So if I switch colors, I'm going to wash my brush. I think I'm going to try to put some pink stripes between them. Or maybe I'll do some dotted lines. So a pattern repeats. So I'm trying to think of what's going to look good repeated. I am not taking these colors and mixing them all over. And I haven't used black yet. Black's going to be my last color. I think I'm ready for a little black. Maybe I will put some black dots on top of the blue. I think that looks pretty nice. It's repeating. Still thinking about those patterns. Oh, I think I'm going to add some dots on the sides too. Repeating, repeating. Kind of looks like eyes on the side. I kind of like my design. I'm done. Now, the last thing I need to add are eyes. I'm going to slide my paint out of the way. You will find a white and a black paper for the eyes. So if I want two of something, I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm either going to draw or just cut some big round ovals. So if you're somebody who needs to draw that out first, you can. Because I folded that paper, I have two. Same thing with the black. Fold it. And the black paper is smaller because I want smaller little dots or circles. Here's where you can have some fun. You can glue those normal. You can glue those dots like going to the same direction like the spider's looking, or up and down like he's crazy or cross-eyed. I'm going to put a little dot of glue on them. My glue is stuck. Little dot of glue. One up, one down. I think that looks cool. Now, the eyes should not go by the legs. They should go between the legs, because I've never seen a spider's eyes right by his legs. I have to glue these on. I'm going to lightly just tap them in place. And then my spider is going to be carried carefully to the counter Mrs. Cleary is pointing to. If you need to wash your table spots, there will be some rags at the sink area, and Mrs. Cleary will help you clean up your paint supplies.